So muji. Now what ye fiara ne memenda forecourt of State House Dara Kedi ye prane chire coin cry ye jaye nuane coin adofo mo amoni ji Dara Kedi no hu no mon kai hu e fiara ne memenda Dara kokudua Come straight for fry. Me the best is the man no man. And for me, Minnesota is in the measure. Come in for fry. Me the best is a man no man. And from me, need Odin Fiedionum and 54 years. Yeah, better down a minute day. I obey our forecourt of State House. Shannon so Dara Kedi. Nasiensum any near Kahun's Beko Agunasa mine.
You feel me now?
Peace FM.
Give it to me, boy.
Yeah, Kikakoya.
Kona kono.
All you my yeah.
Meninyo.
Yeah, Kikakoya.
Can't quit your domain you. Enti atena se we ba bedin komo art and entertainment and komo entertainment review sabre no me saba pounds my nine crazy. Me ne menu anu me atena se. Nema mute send here.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Okay. Accra. Ghana. That's what it is, man. We are 16 days into the month of September. Good afternoon. Moaha, Checha Munina, Yatnasi and Nevie. Yes, say now, art and entertainment in Como.
Awo, my ba. Kwani ahoden wo ho ye ni panyina ne nya ne santi ade pa bi tie sia ne de awurade ase adana sikore wie dada. You know the call sign. Once it's on, that means that we're here. AVA studio and say JB Atanasi, Tilia Kriani Patanasi, Samuel Uzasar, Samuel Rastan Swatanasi, Omo Babe Bois. Na ye din common semba kumi no. Near course we fan art and entertainment more. Me sure say any I set you has answer na was set pa we a oni ba be hwe.
Peace FM.
Jumadia because one crahanum say fascinating trade Jumano. Make us say that's so so University of Ghana Legon City Conference Center. Ano pay no almost here. And no ya Jintua and come on national dialogue on Ghana movie industry. And it's Sinica phoning in Asia City Conference Center, University of Ghana Legon. And then make offer how kakra. I was impressed by the turnout and the people that have shown up. One more I call now more try dream or be sansem. Cafe in any more national film authority on my idea. Now we know and community assembly video. I quite say will be can as them say to born picking no hard but money for cocoa it be way hard. To born picking way no just say over work down there no can say anya this out. But work down we are sending our head no. And to no agent to a 2 na ekosu no. I know there I want be chira sem no say adwuma no ye di am be gu fam na e be ye me sese ye no. And no ni asem no. So to born pikin no hard. But for money for cocoa. So everybody can born, you know, everybody can born. But you go born finish way. Now I forget money for cocoa, then massa, kose. International dialogue, so University of Ghana, Legon, and KH, where Bemsa Kabe, don't drink a crabby. I'm sure it's on till like 5 p.m. National Film Authority. And I said, you may see your so I drink to a tour. One more share quite a bit my Ghana Sinitre Jumano. I found into my pay for that. But me found a cram who know quack me say. Sanya and 7 years not as I quite to say Juliet Asante. And to best then 8 years now, BAM's MPP by not some percentage of mine. me say me fa ho no ne fa masum ne senia na me hwe senia ne ma ko na me bisam say why is he coming across as if say Juliet Asante mutuna ye NFA ho no she ada nkoso sa as if say okay fina ye this structures no e fina agro no ye ba be sha ase na say ATS no.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend, it's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital.
Peace FM.
Mami mra na yeni nkomo asema na meke yemfa nhyase yemfa prapra kwam. Sami me assure say we call national dialogue.
One am feedback.
Honor feedback. Oh, okay. Na baby am wie na me de hyase de abusa o. Me fa ho no kakra fa masum ni me hwese na adwumedi ni sikona. The impression that me di fi ho a me de aba betra radio no so was like as if so okay well Juliet Asante mutena se be 8 years no hwe ankoso national film authority or them say because looking at how na enyama sikon that is the impression that I formed. Minim says I impression and also quasi you feel senator because muna mo edwuma mu.
Brothers me da say na ya chia ye tiefo nyina first of all mebo the NFA board no the new board chair any executive secretary any the deputy abaso me who ni say this board and the executive secretary are willing to work with industry players. They are willing to work with all the stakeholders. Oshe Julia time now, it's not like wanye bibiao. And I say you bet makaso for almost 6 years or so now or by no wanye she for the NFA. But the only thing issue which the old NFA became unpopular is that Juliet was taking all the shine. She wanted to do everything all by herself. And what I say, we didn't better than him say, who saying Niamo Kenyana I was not satisfied. You even told me, say, I said Niamo Chichim. Because Juliet was or carry NFA need to say on own business. Or no work control over it. Only border, a board on the tina say, a near mama will execute no. Only more problem. Only omun tina say, near mama, you think that you are the leader and you are doing things all by yourself. And no the bema who de yehuno. Into everything. Some of us criticize it and then the regime ni say, na offend the NSA on one idea. And they will share one of the things we call on them who the lot of people are I buy most of them crying it will be very difficult so organizing events everybody wants to be there to dialogue because I feel said this new board any your friend say the executive secretary and deputy are reaching out to the stakeholders.
Okay.
We want to do this with you.
Okay.
Otia say and yes say one man show. Into mumra near nyina mum. And you could see say now everybody wants to be out there to support.
Okay.
Inti and yes be a NFA back on one yeshi.
Okay.
But there no yeni or no nani swadi hununqua. Inti me kokua metianum say no, me support or personal interest. Whilst we have the whole your friend say industry now ye here say would develop ma and yamakoyi un say with this the mama can win and say Ashanti regional minister to come from Ashanti region to come and represent the Kumawood and the all year association are all forming with the Kumawood no crutches say the NFA wants to include everybody now so that we move the Ghana film industry to the next level. And one year here.
Okay.
And yes, one yet woman yeshi NFA or ye BB, but nay or no any swadi hu. And I feel say we the way almost starting no. Omon to us on sa said the bay a beboama.
Mumu bin sunamo sabotage, Juliet. Said Namo sabotage.
It wasn't a sabotage. What kind of sabotage? It would be like, okay, Nipane ya dia, ye. Any chicken in 19.
So kind. I mean, I'm sure that need somebody be ordered to
And I'm saying, yes,
people who try to also undermine a human or so.
Because the whole thing is, it wasn't Juliet's personal business. It was NFA that has laws that Aisa will follow. And Tisa won't follow there. Me support you. Meka me opportunity so meka near my bonny awoye. You call it sabotage, but yes, sabotage. It's because you are driving the NFA to a year, your own interest. Look at this. You bring a name. Name are a conflict with your own brand. You see MP. Also on Tiasia, you still maintain it. In the law, you say opposition needing executive secretary. Also on pay CEO. Like you board no and BBA. You yourself will organize events because you have ways to get fundings from the presidency or whatever. Then you go ahead with it without the boss approval. You can do anything you want, and you expect some of us to support you. And your other friend enemies or will be a sabotage because you are not doing the right thing. And you say, "Kafu James Gardner me or my bay or move bay ye be suso musu." Yes, so musu. If they are doing the wrong thing, we will do the same thing. Near ye canfa Juliet, we will do equally. Until Mimi dia mi hu ya ne say Juliet was not ready.
Okay.
Say on ne board no ne the your friends entire film makers no ebe ye juma boom.
Okay.
That was her problem.
Okay. Mama ma home so because we syndicate juma ntimi sha se few so mama time mama obre no mo akasabata union mu be me sure say bia bibi ona say opese usan eboa me san mo sa akunya na wetimi ababat tili minim say bia utimi fa one for I mean they were streaming I'm sure it's still being streamed on the Facebook minim but kakra bia samen so aka impression am yan so me di fi ho a me di aba me di ato edwai dia na be kan fa national dialogue National Film Authority for ene ekoso ye CD Conference Center University of Ghana Lagos dia na account.
Okay, so I think so one of the things that this new group of leadership are about with the NFA no one thing almost started yeah announce omokra na omunya of office ni mukra almost started a meeting stakeholder meeting ya ade. Now it's been some months since omuba office nim proper almost started ejuma. It is a dialogue way no. Is this something that is part of omu execution? And I said they are still in the dialogue phase that they haven't been able to move because as far as I know, omuni the relevant stakeholders Asia. There are so many pictures about Bonti. Which is almost kasa. Mami answer.
It's because na ya elected the executive secretary no. And niema no ye ni nyina no ne intimi CP because na board be any ho. And so in recent time na president appointed the board chair. That's why I see omaka they are not all starting in kitten because your executive secretary board ni wa untimi nyejuma. Until they are not starting getting stakeholders knit together and was just to bring everybody on board. Now we have a board to make the decision for her to execute all those until I would say I think say board and by if I'm not mistaken endure 2 months.
Okay.
Endure 2 months. Correct.
So my main fa anyway me pese otia de e bia no so betumi abo some of the questions are ubusa no any bia tiefo a wo muti na adekunti bia national dialogue. So the board chairman for the National Film Authority Ra Ivan Koshiga edin say me to giant kakra na that was some of the promo videos omo here for ASR National Dialogue yentie ensem no na yemra bia betumi abo ankomo yi.
I think we can all agree that the Ghanaian film industry is not operating at the level it used to viewership has gone down. Our audiences are not trooping to the cinema halls as they're supposed to. Our storytelling has also gone down the same way filmmakers are not making as much money as they are supposed to be making. These are challenges that we are facing. The national film dialogue has become very critical because it creates a common platform for all stakeholders in the value chain, filmmakers, distributors, policymakers, investors, and audiences to come and openly engage in finding solutions for these pressing issues. The dialogue would allow us to align our vision and address the structural challenges and develop actionable solutions that will ensure the sustainability and competitiveness of the Ghana film industry. So the one big change I would like to see after this dialogue is a fully structured and thriving film industry where quality storytelling, financing, distribution, policy, and capacity building are all interconnected to make Ghana or the film industry a powerhouse in African cinema. Well, this is the time for every filmmaker, creative, and film lover to show their support for the Ghanaian film industry. We have so many challenges, and it is important that we come together to understand what challenges we are faced with, and also to give the opportunity to everybody to make their views heard as to how we can resolve some of these issues that we are faced with. The National Film Dialogue is not just a dialogue, it's also an opportunity for you to come in and network with like-minded people. I believe that it is time for all of us to take ownership of this film industry.
Peace FM.
Board Chairman Ma, the National Film Authority, Rive and Kwashigana out here say yes, Wakasa Horum Sino, and some no teach you your can so see. We are sure say ye nyina ye be diatum say Ghana sini chedwenu sisi ya aba from niama aba from papa and say ye betimi aboa na say yes sini chedwenu atimi afa ne ntupa paefra na ye hia nkabom ye hia adwentoatoa si obi bia etimi ba na ne ono betimi di aboa adwen kakra betimi akire na betimi aboa ma sini adwuma na etimi afa ne ntuma paefra no enu nti na omde sa national dialogue yi ede aba adwentoatoa obi bia all the stakeholders and I mean fan say obi o wasi ni twedwum bia mu hia na obi a de ne de kakra na wo metimi a cheso kiwa kwan fa so ebetimi aya ade enu nie na at the end of the day no nya wo mu benya so kiwa aha se ne de sha ade no emfiri nto ana se na yeye na ade no ebeye yie na wo mu de nyina egu akwam wa resume say by the time we sa national dialogue na womenya ade potia betimi aboa ma senetwa edwuma no etimi afa no ntuma pefra tili ye sure say otinsem no ora Ivan Kwashiga
Matias pa tino se say ya mo akokire mo adwen no mo na mo nim de mo kokan until say an article be ba out my hu say ni adwen cheni bi e ba ye ne de mo wo ho no na mo nim adwen tra mo kire and me sure pa say per more experience in the industry with Madam Juliet Asante era no mo hu de ehu hia industry no na mo kokan and Sami Owa has said no ojina Madam Juliet calls into onim ni how part me sure pa say wakoka na me mo me de ne say enkoye kasa ene ye kakwa because Madam Juliet's era no nobody did summit and deben essay Madam Juliet era just a breakfast breakfast meeting African Film Summit where just a kasa no ne more but now for action na ebema obia filmmaker or wale enya good structure dia ya de no se ne be ono ho beto no and no na kwaye problem no the interest that industry for show no by going there no it means that they have hope say sebe bibi betimi akoso ana eyodo foforo sa my yanko support ya ochina bi yenya something to stand on but say odoni be china ama Ghana movie makers I feel like they are a part of some particular regime where then it means say kasa na moko kasa they have to start implementing it Cause the one implement here next time offer for dialogue number never to who because they will not know the essence of omo time now mo bet na ho ne kasa omo de kasa no when it is still stuck in the conversation phase. Okay. And to me one party if really they want Sammy next time to feel good say oh I'm pack for do mutie omo nya de omo pa it should move past kasa no because we've been talking for far too long in this industry. Okay.
Well, say you may no me sure say coming days omo wie bibia ye behwe ni epie fi mu aba na ye din komodi yankasa JB Mamintio our national dialogue here Koso Sale our University of Ghana City Conference Center Lagos. All right, back with Mamimfa akwanya we mfanchia we ne otiefo yenua same am Matthias say say all the stakeholders in peniphobia mo industry nim omu nyina show up. That goes to show say NFA omo de enoma to akwan mu ye. Because most of the time, you know, so one say stakeholders will set the agenda the way they know where you are coming from and they know where you want to go. And he said, almost not so many say no, this is just a dialogue just to show Ghanaians say what be here no answer. Then you do what you want to do. They will not even show up. But for people to show up, no, that means that NFA AABB right. And the most important thing they say, for them to hold this your friend is a dialogue and hear everyone out and how we can best solve the problem that we are facing in our industry. Now, na yenyua same can say I think say Juliet during her time na ordene eye de ope not for the greater good and most of the time a problem no obi they feel say Ghanaians don't know what they want or the people don't know what they want, so they want to impose it on you. Well, it could be true, but one thing you need to understand is when it does so huna ewo hono yes which stakeholders no na wutimi kire omo motia say ade kronti a wodwen say the far right aye and a left aye. So when to me and convince you then you always have to listen to your board or the stakeholders so that if you go by what they want na say anye ya no one can come out there and say who impose you so ain't you know according to the American for him to say obia show up now people are ready to share their thoughts, their experience and how they can help move the industry many Japan hopefully we see improvement as time goes on. That's it. I mean to you national dialogue NFA.
Okay. Bakwasi de kan ye bechia etifo na eye NFA4 initiative we de megidi say ne kwan so ano no senia empanifo aka to wo se nyansa de eni ba kufo tim na mum baby amimi gina bia pa mi gina sisi ane say there's been several times where we've had stakeholders meeting when it comes to things like this to address industry problems. And this one specifically is for the Ghana movie industry. This is not the first we are hearing of it. Yatibia. Sesia meteha brakwasi die. Adia mehwehwe. Eye say meeting ya wometumi akwakoye omakwakoto to adwin. Definitely at the end of the day me sure say mpanifo betina say normal trade then they'll come to a consensus as to what they want to you can say ideas and crowdfunding by near one more share won't be to me afa now my heading on my implementing ama Ghanaian movie industry no ejina na so brani senya ye na ye hwehwe no enti sisi ade me twen so mo de sa consensus ni ba ni yehu agenda of the NFA no na afa yehu nia wo mo beye any emra wo mo de beye because one of the major problems of the NFA was yeni board to me adwuma yeni kafu danko ba ye ope utumi hu say the zeal and the passion is there ope so odi ye adwuma but only board nti na akwato ne reels nko a na ya committee ni etwa video we ne aba beto but nei yankopon cha the board na ba. So this is one of their first initiative for 1 year, which is to have a stakeholders meeting and then do what? Identify some of the problems weso omo address ya na ideas bi krombe to me omo be implement ama film industry na and nice. So for me I'm all for it, but I'm just praying say enkoye kasa ebe kapepa so na mum ye betumi agina so na yama na ye adwuma.
It does say Yanko and Mianto as a customer bay, you know, Chronano and I entertainment review soon as you're going. Come on, for art and entertainment and not ye di. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
There is one thing they don't understand. Beauty lies on the eyes of the beholder. Beauty lies.
If you ain't see come on. Ranick dance. Mukula could be Yami Betuam Kappa.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend, it's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Yanko and him Yantuan come on so a customer you no num on 9 abo. Na and come on ya de to us for. Chinese for bebre e Ghana hanum say. Na omoye enyama hudo bebre. But empreme bebre no ya kan ya Chinese for say okay Chinese for na China for my babaji galamse no mu to say everywhere they are there. Baby China for mo honum say. Omo dos papa population ketwa. Omo wura baby Ghana ha so nam ha bebre a chese omo ye nyama bebre. Na sisi baby China for ye dui ne say. China for yi enya galamse ni nua ne ade enko o. Sisi enyum China for ye galamse wo nyum to adwuma mu. ebe kakra uhia Ghana nyuma tizo ko buko todwe no asere China ni ansa na wetimi amakwan ama wetie anwom me say sanya niama akọ saa na beko na be kakra no anhu ya ope Ghana nwom patia tizo ko sere China ni nyasa anwom no nya bi ntie esan se China foi wo mu companies yi bi aba Ghana ha chese wo mu to Ghana foi wo mu to mu nwom saa intellectual properties yi anyom tu foi eno ane so mo de mo infie bebre they are now giving their rights to these Chinese companies ni ne kaka ho na ewie ye pese ye te eye ne ekoso ya sikakra nia China foi sisi o mabawura enyum to adwuma mu ye galamse ne nnua ne ne aka no nko ano mo yo o mo gye enyum no so aboso ye nua ya agbodu aibo afo music executive ya umu aye na yentiminti eye sa nkon ya ze yaw ye da se mo akwa baba entertainment reviews ewie na bako de okay so no kra se CCI China companies bi aba Ghana yanyum to adwuma wo mo nso eto anyumtufo yenyum saa sai na tie pa.
Oh, the chance nyum to them no yo companies there omo de ne se omo to tonyo we asa wa nyum na e di mfie bi omtimi ba beto discato na omo to na omo so de aye adwuma na omenya omo so mo fa so efi so enum mu bi na I think say companies we are China for there abe establish bo Ghana ha omo to nyum to for ni bi anyum.
So sani ya nya ntie na wo kyire mu nsui wo moto enwom no se ede antisisia no ye fa ne se bia enwom no bebe ye omodia efo afi bi ana mfie bia eda yanim ana sen pa na tie poten
inti disaster ye to insase no se Ghana ha se ya auto asase a we ye Ghana ni a ye 99 years we ye Ghana ni I think 50 years sana omoto nyum no te say asase inti omoto for a period of time omo betime nyom musika back no investment the money omo investment back omo betime sound discuss to asanto no for a period of years
inti company ben no
inti the company a share say Ghana almost start here na yenim ye for mobile tools
bite tools. Okay.
Omo na mo start buying no Ghana ha omo na mo bi enkofo bebre ni banansi an ye hu say waka now and I think say a couple of other companies so almost more China so aba almost to catalogs
e dia ba nyum sporting sa no omo eto
omo I think omo to nyoma emfaso omo show emfaso we chire because before omo beto onyom no omo be approach you approach you usually on be booster for income statement say sika when you free nyum for I think 6 months to 2 years and omunya no mo dey projection say say you try and fear say sika we say the bit me happen no my calculation no mama o sika no upfront yes onyom no sika bi ante kire men jon won say ba beto omoto nyom sika free mo ba.
I see. Senya na uche mu a wo de etoto asase ho se bia ebi obi timi ton asase na odi ama obi emfie dodo sen enti anyumtufo yi a so far ye to omunyum yi unim emfie dodo a ebi a wo mo ton e de ma sa Chinese companies yi
well usually no they will be agree enye se say omo contract ba ko a efiti obia need the obe negotiate. Meaning to be between range between 15 to 25 years.
Na chese akwa could di China for insem.
No me dey age for that period.
Enti sa bre no e bia say 15 years or say 10 years or say enfie dodo kra bia anyumtuni na ton sa anyum no. Na chese de woni tumi wo so e fa no e bia anyum ni ton mu a na chese China ni no e na e ton anyum no meboa.
And it is a autonomous na they say who need right also beton I think the only rice I wear you bet me performing. Plus so some moral rice so din that. But don't mean fast and you know make it be apart from performance. Me na beko na what on her.
Sanya me sha se me kan no insa na ti ana se anhwe ya ebre bi e beba no Ghana fo kura ye nwum na ye pebi kura ni eti ate se kobu nkotodwe pa ye Chinese ni chew anyeza ye nya bi because right now near Tom Omo. Me can
no and no in a large extent because you say you find say open say oh yeah a very interpolation they say me artists are see you know you so that we get you know then anka we get you atone you na ma China for na coming to me for that I could get you anka say me call China and I'm call permission no and it's no there because omoto you na for that problem no more economic crisis so say what do you so you now would make it commercial value as so for China fan say obe say o de nyum be advert na China ni na woni kwa so ko ni na ko to ko tia hu ka mutumi ko Ghana ni hom ko tia hu ka
enti so far e bia pania wu nim no senete e yade a anyomtufo be sen womu a womu ton womu nyum ana yato womu doso sen enete
o no kare be atom be omu nyum e make his candidate be atom I think say kesifone o no kakre bi na nya nton mu de omu ko mu nton ye dia na say maybe omu nya agree price and at times na omu nya agree on but this master specific number be make my catch say be atom so open so hu omu amaton na say okọ omu platform no so obo hu say obo hu buy tunes obo hu waka now obo hu different companies ni o wa onim say nya associated with artists but be atom
Adiom cash.
Oh, baby, I jump. Democrat, the moon him see at home on your atom because no more labels.
So, wo kan ya na mehwe Waka Music Limited. Na mi hu artist, mi hu Sakodi o mi hu Shatawale o mi hu Last Mid o mi hu Kwam Eugene o Kenneth o Family o Amrado, Mr. Drew. Gospel cry me whom nasi wo hono say does that mean say anyum tufo ya mi hu omu wo mato omu nyuma na o mato omu catalog e dia mo na sanity ana
I think some majority of for na wa bono o mato omu nyum ni bi ama wakafo I think for Sakode anton nyum directly but se be kaya o ye rapoli bi FN repeat or not live performance. I'm not on it one ton original recordings, no. But I think for the rest most not on portion of a catalog, no. I'm a sa company. The but on is a bit.
So to send a new streaming platform say anyum to for the omu go bi ba kwoti no. Sa Chinese companies we no enya ade a omu streaming omu de omu to music rights we sa na te.
I'm not music rights, but I'm not no more redistribute. Sana for it. In the almost money so much on be promote here, or moving your music back in the shortest possible time. Because everyone say the amount of 50 years, Naskana made a toy and me rupi back. So send me your music back, me interest. No, I'm about to.
Sanity by way of AB information, what pick up a idea. Ghana for our moton and you made my yes our companies nya watete no ebia omunya good deal ana say ye turn for fofu e san say e commodity ntie ne wo mo sisa kakra bi di maya apena ye di nyum no ye gyan ni nyina mu di amom senate
oh from them I think say because Ghana for so kan ho omo no leading conversation usually no mo make sure say Ghana for need to be good deals and yeah, but at the end of the day, no, you what you negotiate for is what you get. Simply put, they are okay. Come on, what do I know? If I say some moody, I know, do and no one fast so now. Until we be my maybe I know I'm Omenia, Sikapudo as soon, and you'll be Musoa, maybe scanner by no, a bro many symptoms so much in the but I think, sir, yeah, equity scanner Omenia, bro the nanka mubenya in the shortest possible time say omunyom no DSP partner.
Yeah, you better see it, we see it, you better ask. Why?
Pacho.
Ya boy do I boy for your music executive na or the kakradi aboy enkomo nya yet tete bi bia wo what TV we hu bi. It's very difficult getting a company say so money ebedi enkomo. Ya ba nya nyenyo mu ni nkomo. Brepem na se nya anwomtofo ni bi nso a ye nyom bedi nkomo ni ahwe. Dia ne botae entie bi omo so omo de ton omo nyom. But ewie ye wi no san ma membre na me ma be di adwenche ni bi. JB minim san komo minim se bia we hu we ni adi akire about se bia Chinese companies yo ma buy ese omo to anyomtofo anyum sisi a enye galamse ni nua no mu twa onye ho kwa aka samemu sini no ba be twa o ba ji no se no are omo tie si nyum so omo to music rights
Rawasi catalog as media yeah you know him say our industry nim. Now as far as benefits in it I think say I can't want some internet we are focusing on the concerns, right? Okay, now Oton catalog what lose your friend is saying ownership for some time say cash upfront na yede ma wo no so when timi amfa anye bibi ama na timi anye o de profiter in a long run no e bia anka e bia nyame ama na sana wo free ma ade anka wo ma be enjoy no now because of how you mishandled the money yede ma wo upfront no e be ha wo ma. Number 2, cultural exploitation, because no that's our culture and yet just a business and no identity. So when you hand it over to someone or no may not have your best interest at heart, no, you don't know how he's going to use the music. For example, so why Nyom speaks about galamsey, and we all know say China for galamsey pa. They can control how that music is pushed. They may sit on it. So what I say, and a economic imbalance. Bragwasi omo ba ne sika wo ho. Enti se wo ye obi a you don't know much about negotiation. And I say wo nyom ni nyandru ba bia wo betimi agina so dia negotiate a on be ma bad deal because they have big pockets as they are coming. So what I say. Now, your heritage, as I said earlier on, no. That is our identity. It should stay in our hands and we should be able to do what we want with it.
Me ma bombing you na JB. Accommodate me and you made the honum singing. She Antonio me nya she na say China nya ba na so be mami ya mami kukruma no say heritage.
Bragwasi. To be honest, say common de me pa dia main dream say heritage ho asem. So what I say, but say me obi to say sakode na I have the name, I'm getting streams of income. This is something that I have to really sit down with my team and consider all these factors and some of make a decision. No, so what I say, but obi are desperate a accommodate there. But because nyame na me ka che say on dream the Africa home. So what I say, but ye nua no na omo se wanton or ton. They have money coming in. They have streams coming in. They should be very careful because the way the world is going, no, Kayun say many things have happened. I lose control of our continent, and we should not be oblivious. Say right now, no, they are still in control, and they have many ways on controlling the narrative. And you know the message we put out there, no. Right now, I am not saying say Chinese for the EBSA. But let Obi to say Stoneboy, we are very conscious. Most of the time in his music, he puts songs out there talking about Africa and how we are being exploited. Say at the end of the na me Chinese, ni na me dream said this is going to enlighten the people for them to, you know, stand for themselves. I will kind of mute it. At the end of the free wunsa.
Okay.
Intino, Bagosi, me media no.
Medasi. Ya maminti o ya nkomo kakra obetimi dia boa.
Well, Bagosi media me pese me share benefits na e dey bra na say di ntie bi a anwumtofo ni bi no. ɛtɔn music catalog because kasa ne bebree now ebi mu kasa na ɛkɔm de nkrɔfo ne ade which many omo nya adwen because I think say we know a strictly business bakwasi nanka me pese me busa yaw assemble tell me so call that one of the things I really wanted to know because when it comes to a music catalog now on say your composition which is a publishing right and your sound recordings which are master rights and san your royalties ne revenue streams ne ade no na nanka me pese me hunu say as a musician you approach me to me say ban catalog to me aton rights ni bi na me ma reserve rights ni bi ana eno na nanka me pese me hu na ye na edi suade but away from that no
empacho me nim say na osi can write ni the way osi akakan the or this so economic rights and moral rights eno na me nim performance right or between synchronization right but so they be right when you sell your economic right what on so what on right no so exploitation of a year nyom no akwa could do be nsem
okay
as for oton or right now it does not mean say untimi perform as onyum untimi perform performance right now I mean yes
oh into betumi de san nyom na asa akwa ko bo show sagiska
why not
oh I see my brother kwesi me hunu say a business opportunity because this is like a big upfront payout for a year musicians no because back to the media me share yenye krom ha Ghana he kra wo hwe senya ye royalty system ye tie ebi wo wa emma ebeba kra e trickle in very slowly over the years enti no se onyum to ni bi cotton ne catalog a man we ye massive lump of a year cash immediately say bi a me nyum to ni na me pese me venture into business bi
so massive lump sum sa brofna kan sika puduo
ai sika puduo se sika eso emu edu na nka be me example na unse bi wa ha me nyum to ni no say me pese me venture into another business maybe I'm pese me farming pese me real estate or whatever it is but it be as a capital na ye de hye sa adwuma na se me ni bi na me hwe machi a me wa japade wo which eye enwumi e bia me catalog bi wo ha metumi aton menya be bia $10 million I'm just saying me nim say yem to for no e bi mu catalog ni be do 10 million dia na maton na menya sa sika na me nkoje busie bi na me de akwakoye adwuma na e bia akwakoma me problems are why not
na senior na JB chechi mu say yes enwum no so yes wo no abo onwun but eno so kire yen yamambre any amanie and our kind of culture heritage ni ade na wo dey ma China fu bia na onim ni omo de beye na eno so no eno de hu hia sa wo
oh bakwesi me de me nhwe from sa angle no because your business ni ye krom ha krase ye amane ne ayi kra but still ye ton ya sase for ma China for the galamsi entinu sanyum tuni hie sika e dia ye adwuma se ne be ye okomo ne no looking at ye music industry se ne tie ya I don't see what and why
okay
was a BBC ne kwan
okay
what you say and one last thing no so say ebi mu ho nso a ebo mo when it comes to say wo omachi wo mo ba bekwai Ghana hanum say brakosi I don't know say future bi wo ho mayen when it comes to how some of our musicians now omeja omo catalog go how their children can make money off it ombenye sikepudo nti ebi mu ho a omo tumi ton no menya sika ne physical dia ye japade am omabusua eja bibi wo nti say bia you can say Bruce what's the name again Bruce Springsteen o say why Nancy Cotton catalog be $350 million enti $350 million no weja o we busua o cha simple ema obia enti me die
okay
we na nye big deal be a heritage ni we no be
see tili mama ntie wo ye nkomo na wo baby na medi we de pia se ese ma ya adwen so koso say well Chinese companies here BIS if you see almost ye galam say wo nyum to adwuma but this international platforms in they also help boanyum to for no ama ton anyum to for no nyum di rewria amanoni bebria na akọ international na saying
okay so as it stands now me fa waka music no in as much as they are based in China, we don't know the platforms they intend to distribute and yom no also. What you are saying. Now, this is what I actually foresee in the future. It could be, say, they will start introducing their platforms, streaming platforms to Africa. Maybe they have streaming platforms and they are looking for a way to enter the Africa market. Because BTS I don't know is signed over there. What you say? So if you have an app that predominantly appeals to Asians now, how do you penetrate an African market? And mind you, Africa, your population is something they need. And one of the best ways and the smartest way anybody would think of invading to become one of the most powerful streaming platforms here in Ghana or Africa will be by buying African catalogs. And to me, more there, a pure business for them. And to who artists no, and I was say you will have to go to the table with intelligent people who know how to negotiate, because we have seen Ghanaian artists sign record label deals, and some of them some of them to have gone to that same deal, but they are flying superstars because negotiations no per who baby anyhow you can negotiate. Typical example here there I for my Sarkodie could have sold the Rapaholic album no correcto, but he sold the live performance rather. Which means say onya obiti asese massa. Una buy was wo, una they need you. So don't go and be selling this. You can sell this and pay the value he has. They have agreed to buy that. And I can say for a fact say that deal they will consider your problems. I doubt say we are the smartest people in the industry. There are people that are in the game, they know the game. There are people that will know the game, they will do the mass ne who they be benefit more. What you say? And besides, I think say one thing too that our artists must open their mind to is where their songs will be promoted. Say you know Jamaican country. We be many no who say. Who say. Very soon it is possible. Say who being promoted. Sorry to say on porn sites too, because they have eyeballs. And I think so one artist it's true. One artist it was say one of the places are on who say very soon we'll see them being promoted. Site hall. And if it's about
Nigerian artists be promoting him more. And I know the one who does it for him.
Streaming again.
It's all about eyeballs and stream. So
streaming stream.
Mama say I'm come on.
No. Actually, me say come on. Me say come on at all.
Me ndi pono hun komo wie.
No, any pono. Me ndi pono hun komo. We are talking about apps that have eyeballs. As a matter of fact, on Muranke website not what you say?
You need to for.
Me see for. Let me see for. No, but on a more serious note. No, but on a more serious note, I think say it all depends on the negotiations I only on back having. The negotiations and I don't know. I don't want to believe. Say first of all, artists no onya sika pudo bi wo nyom no ho na wakoton. I don't think so.
Okay.
They might be in their prime, but most of them are selling catalogs and they are not making real money off, because I don't see any artist in his real mind say a new way you are making money off it to say makoton that be. These are old songs. And by the way, one of the problems you are going to see and the Yehuna say because most of your Ghanaian artists they are not the original right owners. So
due diligence
and no ni asem na obi to kokko pie what wetano. Say yakoton ama we nya share, because artists probably thought say or no na the right or no right owner no. It's one of the problems that I foresee coming.
All right. May I say Sammy.
Yo, Brakwesi, I think say na JB Kasano or can be before heritage anyway. What the ban in a moral ground, sir. Then you don't have any right to tell yen and anoma or muton. Yen say or munko or mudumo into slavery. You don't have every right to say that, because yen and anoma or muton. They took something from the white people and umuton yen ananom do omu ebi nuanom ebi wofa senom ebi no we na umuton wo de je bibi those time no
nipa anya property
nipa
anya person on fa to here woman
that time no umuton no as there
no but I'm just saying how can you say there bet me say okay nipa ye oba wa wo your personal property
the metre one say akwasi
oye o sami utwa o senior Is your property, it's your intellectual property. No, my dear, na mfatu huna uma no na make just say
and yet to extreme.
Because intellectual property ni nipa
no tie.
No, I know your property you japade.
That time no muton mu as den. No muton mu as den.
Nipa njimi nye japade.
No muton mu as den.
It was slaves, wrong. No. I'm just saying whatever they say. It's as slaves, which was
no,
wrong.
No muton mu as den. What they're not selling them as properties.
Well, they were not properties. The person what you be back upon doesn't mean your property.
But they became properties once they ended up there.
They became properties. As some now kind say, what the bad moral grounds more? Say a heritage now. Yeah, Toma and call for ain't free. No, it's similar to sometimes slavery. No, it's similar.
So
because you are selling.
No, Shadi. It may not be any similar, but the ramifications and you may be free. Back with the boy me. I be free my banner. It me the same thing because
Shadi. Actually, the reason I didn't want to go there was it might not be the same at all.
Shadi. Okay, so back in the day. Their course no now you may not see it the same way because we are in a evolving and mental
me
can say me decide my any artist
no
me
I'm saying in fact no man no
way
no I don't nipa nye japade
me ka that time no muton no mu hu nipa say nipa nye ayi ko mu nton say no mu nim say
yo
na nanom no mu say wo di nipa ko di ahwehwe wanim na de faso bi ba ede and bi boni bebre da che an ko manye
yes am ko ni
ene ya enuanom akoka ba bi no enti saa ne enwom no so be akoka ba bi da che bi ye pa ye hu ye nya but in you know me ntimi NC artists bia ho kwan say ono na kuta na ade na onkoton but me nim de kakra any investigation kakra ma ye ni say the artist no ebre bi be ba dodo no besu e wo saa omunyom no makoton because the kind of prices are omuton no catalogs no sika omode koje ye no uti bia ubesu ama omu
what be
me catch you
anything
even before this before this meka before this conversation before crowd even I think it's more than 1 year getting to 2 years and I mean yasa and commodity we say yes okay. And nipa on me san komo we no works for the company to me more company din na me to me more lose din or ye Ghana ni yeah, Jumama campaign na omo ton. And he tells me that
campaign be
mintimimbo brakasi mintimimbo and I mintimim money panidin.
Okay.
But me information
and also omo ton say because I mean watch omo ton saying. There be watch every radio so now kasa no.
Me kasa ba o ma me kasa.
O background story na also.
Oh brakasi. Me say pen koma me ni panidi ye no. Eche say contractor omode ma artist no first of all omunyemu nhwehwemu yie first of all on say that tilika say you need to bring people who understands it because of sikabia ebi omuhu bi da bia ebochi omu no and to me obo artist bi din sika obeji about $100,000 any the kind of enuma odiama omu na then ono say oya Ghana ni ontimi nkan kire omu say this is not a good deal but they want to take it because ebia ono obo nyum nyina no ne nsanka $100,000 physical da enti brakwasi yanyum to for no ebi be su daachi And you see, this year, because some later, you think that the company, no, sorry, I know, African, they are going to benefit from it. And now you may not know the worth of your song. Now, yeah, can say, ebia wadwimuno enyom ya buy day, but you don't know what maybe in 10 years time that song will be worth. And I make say most of the artists need besu because the negotiation board, you know, most of them are ye. Most of them me matidia me matino. Oma ankoni ye.
That's almost on for 4.
Okay. For 4 no matono. And you know, in this case, no, when the company starts making ebia in 10 years time, na ka ususu sen ka nyumi ebia platforms bia aba anase be bia nyum aba ni streams bia ebe free mu aba no, you may think say na idea ya enyum na si, but I believe say these people came in with certain enu bi na natili bi so no, because ebia wonyum kra bo TikTok you may not get money, but ebia companies no can make sure that revenue e wo ho nyina no omo betimi ayede I put two things together to claim it.
Risk management ni na akwa di ni ho possibility say bia you cash back
are they buying it completely from them or they've leased a period of time? Now I'm looking at slavery will be a
period of time. Na America for na from so mum refer no obi atisa.
Okay, all right, so yen komo we wa hanu say na sorry so esanse brand krako Nigeria ni eraba a friend Hilda Basi ebi atwemo ye Guinness World Record challenge bi aduane nua wasan de ba kwasan ba be peso we ye jollof won nua jollof tifo bem se ye emo bag no nko be sa ha nua sa $200 $250 no so nua wan nua jollof yo wode eniama wo no kama na wanuama amanfo akodi aduane bi ma make say yes Guinness for say yes I think that this is the first time sa world record attempt no yes Guinness once wa jetums yes wa set world record and we tell kitwe bi ni sorry nko ya Hilda Basi kakre bi ni enko your time now.
I think say Hilda Basi de mebo na baso. I mean, she is a very courageous woman. O she eniema odi sinani subia. Oyenso anafa. And you know, first of all, a big congratulations going out to her. And I know that this will be opening new doors for her. But brakwesi. Mesre minuanum Ghana for say. Senya Hilda de tonton ne ba ye na fever ne ba ha ne ye be boy. Asa mo de mo kwa mo ntumi ndi mu no kora nkyira yenyo. Get your call ye Guinness Book of Records for a friend video wa document bibia de aba be kire obi ye ton yi bibe last year to be sinei ogusu hwehwe document want to me submitted like I mean obi su koye bi onu so ba say Guinness Book of Records abe fa na ye soldier press conference Chef Smith request client Uncle Sishi, it's media. I don't see anything wrong. Say, ebia obia ye bibi na show bi nkuna say ono so person ye bi na mum mo ya mundi mu no krenchre Ghana for nye say ebedu afei na ye ba be frefrem ye ba be frefrem na afei akoka na afei makoko ye say efu asanto ade say ba ye yante ho hwe wa ye first one enu kra na obi ne kodwedwe man kanye sa wonka second one yin so menim say third one so obeye dia but we wish everybody the best. Congratulations to
Obey or Canada.
I ebia no hono lack na bebo ano.
Cause you see the size you two batao.
Yes, says to say we're relocating. So I think if she wants to go for it in Canada, she should go for it. Maybe ebia no hono weda no. Any nipa no. Aje no ho.
Me da say. Tilly.
Me will answer more. O question I will be say no. One person and now one group of people omo ye for the Guinness World Record to munya abotre steady rules ni guidelines no another group so for show and popularity enti no on fa ho de Guinness kan the honor yeah because at the end of the day no our bigger plans will be too quiet and you more hours no or Guinness at the end because how do you tell me say you have tried something for the first time now what guidelines no and then something happened in a way and the second time you could not just say you did the same thing. No, yes, you're different. Your talent, the same talent. Oh yeah. And my pictures about outcry, and you will be a no were against the rules of Adena Woyan, which means at some point you did not care about Adena Woyano. You were just doing it for the optics, for the collapse, and for the fame. And to two goals achieved, to be a winner. Ghana, we have created our stars. Now, I think sir, one thing as I Hilda Basi Adewe ya ama menia ache kakra brand affiliate no born and the brand benefits no benya Gino ade no because guess what? Enye Hilda Basi pe na ewe no enye nya yo Gino so right now. Gino Nigeria almost so Guinness Book of Record said no omudin wom and to me look at the waiter lady way Ediama brand meanwhile Ghana artists view o fun no case one post video cry na ye ntokwa wo the brand ne bekom. And finally, Nigeria for Omuchi papa. Ye ka. What koma obi edi ye swimming pool when you na ye jollof. And hona wo konti taste. I be catch obi say you didn't get there. Where I am Africa for ye. No,
but if the thing is not nice, why should you say?
Medasi. Hona wo kope taste. Nanka. Who restaurants quite?
I mean you.
Well, media mebo Hilda Baso. Ni nyina eche se oyobia odi BBC na ni so a until say obinya no obekoso aye the determination because the first one and I think say owie na anche na obi be breaki beji free nisem it means she didn't have the record anymore so yes and so now eso odi bibi fufuro a obi anyeye esi na ni so na oye entino that spirit of determination say me as a person me kuta Guinness Book of me won't be you know why are they and then Nigeria for also abo muhumo they are supporting ama or doing pempen so yeah I think say just say be bona basona people should pick their lessons out of it sometimes uye bibia it's very difficult say be a bit me achieve but you know who determine say no matter what happens say when crown cry with how you check Guinness Book of Record no ne no the other ones no is it will be sent to you through mail ne but with this one no, because it's the first of its kind you know they had to look into it and no more friend no with the video conversation and it makes it beautiful you know ya bebo na baso ene ni team nyina
me da say JB
akwasi ya bebo yenua ba no abaso o free Africa idea nyina age ama ye ho one thing I see when say Nigeria for ya they are omo nyese me ye e dey impress Nigeria for they do it to impress everyone because na me events were outside amongst the Ghanaians and everything was going all right. You invited Nigeria for Muna, they were like, you need a VIP service bottle, all these things. What I say, normally the pressure I bet also for you to raise the bar. Now me held that the way I need team, you know, just a real conference call now, you know. Now me heard the board meeting they were having, and you could see say professionalism, no level, no, it was on a different level. And I believe say yes, a Chinese year millet, yes, you to me, we shouldn't only do it, say, they are competing with my fellow, maybe actor, and I say, a musician. Yes, at the end, say, to cut across to all Ghanaians. So what I say,
okay.
Because me name say Nigeria and numbers and any different groups of people are working on a competition, no, bibi omo ye bi on pese kwa bontena but yeah Ghana there right go see Ghana ni artists or blow up drew up ekokwa na onhu ni nyonko Ghana ni wo ho a that be on feeling okay he wants to compete with his own was aba form it me share one mama yen try na emulate enuanom Nigeria for on how they conduct themselves and how they do things professionally but that's it.
When you cry, be sure to dry your eyes, 'cause better days are sure to come. And when you smile, be sure to smile wide, and don't let them know that they have won. And when you walk with pride, don't show the hurt inside, because the pain will soon be gone. And when you dream big.
Peace FM.
As big as the ocean blue.
Dream big.
When you dream, it might come true. When you dream.
Run, Shoopy.
And when you laugh, be sure to laugh out loud.
And the rubber band.
Carry.
Dream big.
All you care.
18 after 4, time to go. I mean, I'm closing.
And when you
remarks near fancy.
All around and in yourself. And it will help you feel okay.
We'll definitely will return, God willing, on Thursday Entertainment Review.
And when you pray for strength to help you carry on, and when the troubles come your way.
Okay, all right. Tilly, now do you try to cry?
Me phone you know, and then me share can't no.
Project
na fini be drop na metia so why?
Yeah.
Brakwesi me kai etie phone na say one of the obviously buzzing and torturing EP is still running. Tie be Ghana phone na say munkona munkotie nyum papa enyum emu ede 9 solid tracks on the Torture EP. Brakwesi yeka Guinness tonton ya na makai. My classmate be a friend of Florence Ayoko Creepy. Or no sisi ayeka say live or a Guinness world record longest marathon for crocheting. Wojina so sisi awoye ne den de wanwini bia masise me ko hwe Facebook once wada. I don't know. I think you soon the resting period, but then me man and editor will be fan and Imbra because me share the Florence crochet.
What's that?
Knitting. Sir, Adiana, I say young winning.
On many idea. And I can't achieve near who idea.
You can't say.
So on
many idea. It's Facebook says see no call Florence Creepy.
Says on na.
Why only 2 days?
Okay.
2 days we no wait.
All right. JB.
Brakwasi we dey mefa opportunity we so at the akai minua man ma me no mo TikTok social media platform.
I would watch man.
No, Brakwasi
media na bo man who dey.
Me gina ho man no. Brakwasi ye problem ye wo Africa nyina ne say we have not prioritized women.
One of the few men who say oh come mapa.
Oh yeah, Brakwasi ye prioritizing ma e kro ne bekoso.
Okay.
Sometimes ye ntia say akwa abuchi a ye say e kro no mo dey share man nsa ne man ye don. No, they know the importance of women in our society.
Why are they?
Pacho minyanware. Minyanware. Me kwa mama no miya maware.
Na kaka hu Brakwasi o mpana.
Eni obebere pa o. Sami. Oh.
Nyame bono ano de chair no. Toteni takrabo nyina dansefo. Ohun ani ma no charge ajo office oni ani daso. Owie ya na me ka kire mo. Seka sahari ni suni nseso. Timi poko fie mi ni arewo office mi wani daso. Sa akodi enu ye. Akodi. Sa akodi. Akodi enu ye. Akodi. Aka enna kakra bi eye Saturday ebe na otwe na okodepon etufa akosi eye Babanyara Sports Stadium na sane ye ka no unye sports ni ntia ye ka ne Babanyara enti no Asanteman Kumaseman yen aye diem oba otu okode na eba minim sesisi a okọ Asanteman mu a ye ni abre pa ye ye nana hima .ye nenso enu free honom a eye okese a ade kese esi wa Asanteman eye Kumasi Sports Stadium the Rapaholic the homecoming no nti misre se ye ni aye wa chire na yesika no so no 100 cedis de aka ne de men kanka ho wo de 100 no de wonni bia pe kakra to 100 pe eno a ne de kwa akɔhwɛ sa akɔde ewo eye 27 September Kumasi Sports Stadium. Ntino moma nyina enko. Yenso aye won kran no. Ebinuma start organize yebe fa buses.
Okay.
Akọ aba. Ntino mom nyina ye mom ne enko ye ne fefefe kama.
Yeah, that's well. So Sami Rasta and our team Kano Tilia Kuni Panka and now what say MCI Boa, the co-host in our Santi JB, and so and come and Kwani and Hodiwa Yawada Yabese Shiania Twasu Entertainment Review Jimedieno AVA Peter Square Salamat Pinto Clinton National Dialogue, my boy. You be doing come on. Yeah, that's it. But I can't come here, boy. Dear, Council Bridge, my dear Brian, I copy him no.
Don't make excuses.
Don't make any excuse. The reason why.
I think it's best for you to go.
Go.
You do know how it hurts me every time you say goodbye.
Yes.
Scars inside me don't show, no.
Hey.
You gotta be clear out of your mind.
Hey.
If you think I'm taking you back,
hey.
Find someone else to tell the story.
Hey.
I've heard them so many.
We're back again, God willing, on Thursday to continue with our stories, entertainment review. And on Saturday as well, we'll be on thrice a week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
And it's been fun, but I'm not gonna lie. Bye-bye.
Kwesi Abuaje, my name.
Your bags are waiting at the door. Don't leave the
One Tim and Kibia Hanum Senior Dimusi and Nebene.
baby.
Me call.